I have my guys in studio with me, Kojo PJ and Baba Zach. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know what's up with the green this morning. He's got green on, you've got a green on your head, and I'm wearing green.
Yeah. It's a combination.
It's a combination.
It's Green Day.
It's Green Day.
Green Day.
Nice.
Day of celebration.
Yes.
Yeah, and you look like my Hajia, you know.
I look like your Hajia.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So after the show, we'll talk about a lot of things.
You know, when they say touch of green, he's having touch of green.
Okay.
He wants to copy us.
He wants to copy.
Yeah. Touch of green.
At this point, Baba Zach is trying to push you aside.
No, me, I want to touch your green. Yeah.
So Baba Zach and Kojo PJ are one of Ghana's finest comedians, and they are here to share very interesting stories with us in relation to today's festivities, today's celebrations. So our Muslim brothers and sisters are enjoying their Christmas the whole of today. Yeah. But it's not going to be just them. We're going to celebrate and enjoy with them as well. Do you have any stories you would want to share with us this morning? Kojo, you want to start?
First of all, we want to wish all our Muslim brothers a happy Eid Mubarak. Yeah, this is the grand festivity. We are going to kill the goats and the cows and enjoy ourselves because we've really done the fasting, you know, and Allah is proud of us.
We.
Okay.
But
my name is Fuseni. It's Mal.
Who give you the name Fuseni?
My chief imam.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So
you don't believe me?
I'm going,
yeah, I believe
I don't look like a Fuseni?
You look like a Fuseni.
Okay, maybe I need mascara.
Mascara?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so greetings to two very popular Muslims on Facebook, Malam Natia and Malam Zaki. Malam Zaki is always sending friend requests on Facebook. Malam Zaki, shout out to you. Yeah. Malam Zaki, if you send friend requests and you don't accept, you go and change his Facebook name.
And you come and request.
One time I saw a friend request, Comfort Anoche. With a fine girl, I accepted. Hey, Malam Zaki. Then he sent me a message. He said, you want spiritual? I said, hey, Comfort Anoche. Malam Zaki. Now he's selling data.
Oh, is it?
Last time he messaged me, he said, telesell data. 4 gig, 20 cities. I said, hey, Malam. Malam. What just spiritual problems, no tone data? Hey.
Allah is depressed.
So
he's only
Malam
trying
Zaki.
to earn a living.
As a spiritual?
In Ghana, when you're doing one thing and it's not really working for you.
So multiple sources of income.
Multiple sources of income is very important.
Fine.
If you rely on just one source of income, so yeah, we need to encourage multiple sources of income.
And
legitimate.
And Malam Zaki better air fryer. DM for price.
My goodness, Baba Zach.
Yeah, before I say something, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Baba Zach.
Yeah.
The only comedian with accent. Like, is in my accent, they call it speech impediment. Yes, speech impediment. I've been taking one medication so that the accent can improve. But right now, it's like it's improving. Yes, that is why we are conversing. Today is Happy Eid-ul-Adha. We are celebrating Salah. So we are using this opportunity to thank all our viewers, people either watch us, that happy Barika Salah. Yawwa.
When we were talking off air, you were not sounding like this.
Is it what?
Yes.
People would think that I came with him. Please. I came alone. He came from a different place. Don't confuse us, okay?
You didn't come together.
We met
but I saw you both come in together.
We are brothers.
No, you know me.
So, Baba, you hear that we're conversing off air, and it wasn't this accent. And all of a sudden,
just like what I told you, I'm not taking one medication. So right now, the accent is improving. You know, I love English language very well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, English language is the only language, you see, something that can confuse you. English will tell you your destiny, is in your hands. Well, as I'm telling you, since how many years now? About 2 years, I've been looking for my destiny. I never see them. I never see them. If anybody see destiny, PJ,
the way things are going, you never will see them.
I will see
You're
it.
still looking for your destiny.
The same English now said, he who washes his hand clean, eats and dine with others. Destiny that I never see. PJ, the same way I see wash them.
You want to wash your destiny?
Destiny what I never see. It's the same way I see wash them. You see how confusing the English?
Right.
So,
wow.
He has to take his medication this morning, but we were in a hurry. We were in a hurry, so he didn't take the last pill. It's 3 pills. He took 2.
Okay.
So the last one he didn't take. That is the effect you are seeing right now. Viewers, forgive us. You know, take your medication serious. Don't read the last. This is what will happen. Okay.
My goodness. All right, so I don't know if you know this, but the month of June is actually Men's Mental Health Awareness.
Oh.
So the month of June is being dedicated, you know, for you men, your mental well-being.
Hey.
Yes.
Wow. In this country, there we are own therapists.
Yeah?
Hey, man. Albert is my therapist. I'm his therapist. If we have problem, we share.
You share.
Yeah.
And it helps, you know?
Let me tell you how we solve our mental health as men.
Okay.
So as a man, when you tell your fellow man about your problem, he will go and find a bigger problem to come and compete with your small problem.
Oh, that's what happens?
And let you know that you don't have a problem.
Really? In Ghana?
Ask all the men. So that is where you yourself, some problem is yeah. So one guy was complaining to his brother that he has not eaten since morning. Their friend to say, you have not eaten since morning. Me, 13 years. I've not eaten.
And you know one thing, when you are talking about men,
Yeah.
I look at my father, you know, then I look at my father.
The
and I look at
for your face.
my father. If you can understand it, it's just F-A-H-T-E-R. Father. And God bless me. So I'm looking at my father as Father's Day. Me too now, I will become a father. Imagine they say today we are celebrating Salako. And today is the day they slaughter the ram.
Yes.
The one where in the Holy Book, he said Abraham.
Yes.
We will call him Ibrahim. He go slaughter his first son.
Yes.
He go to slaughter his first son. Then God was testing his faith.
Yes. Yeah.
At the end of the day,
but he was still obedient.
Yes, God now show him a ram. He didn't slaughter. You know, I was now thinking of that thing. I'm also the person of my father. What if that thing happened?
To your father, would your father have slaughtered you?
If you see where that one is killing cow, good.
Yeah.
Hey. God, thank God. God, thank you.
Like your father
Allah, thank you.
Your father would have...
You were like this young for ram. So they use ram. So that is good.
Hey, but
my goodness.
can your father sacrifice you?
My father would never.
Me right from the beginning, I was start suspecting. I'll be like,
what do you mean?
Sacrifice. Abuanoi. Abuanoi, unyame better. But they said when they were going, Satan was telling Isaac that, hey, your father is going to kill your father. And Isaac is one fan serious. Hey.
He also trusted his father.
He trusted me. When Satan says your father is going to kill you, and no.
So whilst we are talking about, you know, Abraham almost sacrificing his son Isaac, the reason for this celebration, Eid-ul-Adha, by our Muslim brothers and sisters, well, the prayers have commenced at all over in all mosques all over Ghana. But what you're seeing on your screen is the central mosque in Fadama. And so prayers have started at the moment. The 9 a.m. prayers have started at the central mosque in Fadama. So we are there. I believe we'll spot KMJ somewhere joining in the prayer as well. He enjoys this, so definitely we'll spot him somewhere as well. Yeah, but we still have in studio with us Kojo PJ and Baba Zach. So yeah, Kojo.
Yeah, you know, so very soon I'll be joining my brothers for prayers.
Okay.
You know,
You will go and pray.
An example of a prayer we pray?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think I want to risk it.
You don't want to risk?
No.
Okay.
I don't think I want to risk it.
We have our own Psalm 28.
Okay, so please give.
No. So, ladies and gentlemen, in Kambeka Psalm 23, we don't have Psalm 23 in please tell them the one the Imam showed me and you.
They tell me you are going. Me, I want to take even go national mosque, go pray.
Me and him, we attended Makalanta together. So the Imam taught us some prayer. I want him to.
But I thought you said you were the one who wanted to show us some prayers that you have been taught.
No, we plan the whole thing. We say the prayer.
And then you will...
And then I will introduce him to say the prayer.
Okay.
So which of the prayer you want to make I talk now?
The one we pray.
The one we pray? Yeah. The one we pray, my prayer, what I know, I just want to say today will be Eid-ul-Adha. May God bless all the people what they celebrate around the world, because today is a beautiful day of celebration. And short prayer, I will just say, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. MashaAllah.
Allah. Yewa.
Sip.
Kojo, what's it?
Hey, sorry.
You see what I was saying?
It's a slip of the mouth. Sometimes the economy and the problems you forget.
You see why I told you about English language? It's confused.
It's confused.
English, there is one way it always, English say, what goes around comes around. As I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, what goes around, don't even have transport now to come back.
Hey.
It's still at the roundabout.
Really?
Very confused, very confused. Roundabout.
Wow.
Then another one now come again.
What goes around?
What goes around comes around. But right now, there is no transport. It's still at the roundabout. Confused.
That one is his life, oh.
Another one now come, he say another one where he say, Kojo PJ, remind me. That one where he say, the Rolling Stone gathers no more.
No.
Gathers no more.
No more.
Yes, no more. So, but
no
not the Ghana stone. Go and ask Stone Boy, he'll tell you how Ghana stone is. Go and ask him. Stone Boy, you know how the Ghana stone is. What goes around comes around. No, that one they say the Rolling Stone gathers no more. So
it gathers no more.
It gathers no more. M-O.
It gathers no more.
M-O-R-E.
Hey, you are trying to understand this one. A person say get impairment.
I've taken up of the medication. I've not taken afternoon one. I took morning. They say I should take 2 in the morning, 1 afternoon, and 2 evening. So that to improve. Improve, yes, the speech impediment special condition.
And speech impediment special condition.
And the medicine has been taking it for 3 years now.
No, 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. You're expanding it. You want the carry go as long.
You take medicine 2 years.
2 years.
Tell me this. Hey, my brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still in studio with Baba Zach and Kojo PJ, who are comedians right here in Ghana. Intermittently, we will be panning to KMJ to give us updates on what exactly, how the prayers is going at the Central Mosque in Fadama. But how are you celebrating the Eid today? You can share that with us on our social media platforms. Do you have anything to tell Kojo PJ or, Baba Zach? Please hop onto our Facebook page, Joy Prime TV, or you can take our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757. Let us know exactly how you think. Okay, now let's move from the speech impediment issue. Okay, now let's come to the comedy industry here in Ghana.
Yeah.
And I want us to go back to speaking on this mental health thing about you men, because we have a majority of you men in the comedy industry. It's just a handful of ladies who are comedians here in Ghana. A conversation started last week Friday on Prime Morning where we were talking about, KMJ starts with MJ the comedian and was on Zoom with Lexi the comic, where the conversation was on mental health in general. How do you, as comedians, you bring laughter to us? They say laughter is medicine.
Yeah.
But your job is to make us laugh. See the way you've made me laugh. I've had a hearty laugh, you know, since you got here. But how about you, yourselves? What do you do to happy yourselves? If you are given laughter, who gives you laughter in return?
Oh, okay. For me, I watch other comics.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where I get laughter from. One of my favorite comedians is Cat Williams.
Okay.
Chris Rock.
Chris
So
Rock.
when I'm in that zone where I'm not too happy, I just check some of their stuff out to lighten me up. I like playing with kids too. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you should see me.
Really?
I'm a husband material. You know?
Oh, okay.
That's what I say after the show.
You want to have a conversation with
If
me?
you need a husband in your life, I am here for you. Yeah.
Okay.
So I play with kids to distress because kids are fun, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. They jump here, you jump them, throw them up. Yeah. So I do that with kids to also while away the time and a bit of reading, you know.
Oh, is it? Barely would you hear men say, I read?
Oh, we read.
You read?
We read a lot.
Men read?
Yeah, we read.
Oftentimes you leave the reading for the women, for us women.
No, we read.
Okay.
Some read money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. My brother, he reads the Quran a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baba Zach.
Yeah.
Who makes you happy? What makes you happy?
Well, I'll say reality, see, life is up and down. Sometimes you are happy, sometimes you are down. But you don't have to always see the negative side of life, always see the positive side of life. Sometimes I get some, let me say a personal story.
Okay.
I get some rejection here and there. Rejection is a strength. I will not lie to you. It's what I've been pushing me in life.
When you say you get rejection, how, is it that
when
gig or?
Let me say, sometimes when you go for interviews, when you go for some benefit to get, you being rejected, but you don't let that thing. You have to change it to positivity. Okay. God is preparing you for something.
I like that.
Yeah, God is preparing you for something. So when you go such steps in life, never think deeply about it. That's what leads to some people going into depression, thinking the negativity of life.
Thinking that, oh,
pulling them
life
back.
has ended. There's no light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I can't make it anymore.
Yeah.
You start thinking negative things about life, then you get depressed. Push yourself, encourage yourself. Never let depression. That's like what I said. I went to a show. It's just a personal story. I perform, and you know, the people, your fans who love will laugh, and always I like 100% laughter.
Yeah.
Everybody, yeah.
Laugh.
So when you have the like 40%, I was like, I was discouraged. A friend of mine was like,
you on stage performing.
Yeah, everyone was like, you are not good, you are not good. You know, that same day, I received a call. Baba Zach, come and perform with me in the Ghana Comedy Award. The day of that thing, that I was at home thinking, I didn't do it the way I wanted it. Okay. But the other side of me, which always fights negativity to positivity, I now said, no, God is preparing me for something. Nice. And that's when that thing happened.
Brilliant.
And since then, limelight.
Beautiful, beautiful. Kojo, you mentioned early on that sometimes when you're sad, what makes you sad? Sometimes when you're sad, this is what you do. You play with kids, you read a bit, you watch other comedians. But what makes you sad?
What makes me sad is Momo alerts. You know, sometimes I receive, MTN will send you Momo message. And when you see Momo, you're like, afa. And then you go and check the message. Say, dear customer, do you know you can apply for a loan? I say, A week in your many desk so say.
Oh.
That will change your mood.
MTN, they have to do something about that.
Please, director of MTN, the message, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you a sky.
Yeah.
Dear customer, and the holidays, send them something. Dear customer, send the cameraman himself. What's your be?
Yeah. Yeah.
But also, the camera say, Mama.
Another one is download the Momo app now.
Download the Momo app now.
Yeah.
App no matter that. Then download it. MTN.
So when you see that, it makes you sad because maybe sometimes you're expecting some money. But that's to say, Momoa. I also have a bit
baby, as a sound. Yeah. So guy be promising me Momo.
Okay.
So let me teach you this trick.
Okay.
If somebody promises you Momo and they are not sending it, that's what could be sa operate. Inti sheda. No one friend say, hello. I was sending Miss Kebiana, and so I'm sending you. I sending Miss Kebiana, say Debbie. We are sending Miss Kebiana, and you say, oh, they're sorry.
No, but I don't know. So the guy will feel like, okay, then you have money now. So what's in this kind of you?
Debbie. Also, 50 cedis. 50 cedis. And I'm going to say, I will send a part payment. Okay, and you want and make sure him.
Nice.
Reminder.
Indirect
reminder. It works.
It works.
Yeah.
So sometimes Momo alerts makes you sad.
Yeah, it makes me sad a lot.
What other thing makes you sad?
Like you said, rejection.
Okay.
Yeah. Rejection from...
baby, now
yes, I didn't. Because we are saying,
are you a fine gentleman? Ladies love women who make them laugh. Papa Zach, right?
Yeah, you're right.
We love men who make us laugh.
You do?
Yeah. Oh, when? Where do you think you're going?
Oh, you know.
Do you like
men who make them laugh? I'm a man who makes people laugh. You are laughing.
PJ.
So that's what you think I'm laughing you?
Hello.
PJ, we are talking about girls. Do you know, I just tasted a relationship last week in Accra. That relationship, and as I'm telling you, like, there is no salt in that relationship.
You taste
it is tasteless. It's tasteless.
It's tasteless.
It's tasteless.
There's no salt.
No salt in the relationship.
Oh, but what happened to
I just tasted it. I don't know. Maybe the girl is telling me transport.
Are you a chef? Why putting salt in a relationship?
Exactly. What is salt doing in the relationship?
When they say you should test relationship and see if it is good.
Oh.
So I
How you hold the girl's hand?
Could you please?
No, but me, if I'm a girl, me and you relationship it to be hard. For speech impairment there. Speech impairment.
But you know I'm taking my medication.
Yeah, for 3 years.
Yeah, you're still on medication.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, so like I did say early on, if you have any messages that you want to share with your fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, you can send that to us on our social media platforms. On Facebook, it is Joy Prime TV. Our Facebook WhatsApp is 055-1575757. I'm still in studio with Kojo PJ and Baba Zach. KMJ is still at the Central Mosque in Fadama. We'll go to him pretty shortly, but let's get talking more with my comedians here. Does comedy pay in Ghana?
Yeah, it's better.
Why? How did it used to be initially?
So when I started...
How long ago was this?
Yeah, this was 6 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I started, you know, as a beginner, you are not in for the money. You are there to show
you
people.
Just want to,
you show up and work and let them see that you have the talent, and then they put you on. Yeah, it took me about 2 years before I got on a flyer.
2 years?
Yeah. So when they do the flyer, they put and many others.
You were part of the many others?
And many others, yeah. So when I post the flyer, people ask, where are you? I say, others. Oh, no. There were others, you know. But it gives you that drive because you want to appear on a flyer. So that was my time, like 2 years, and then I finally got on the flyer. Oh, that day, I called my family, I said, get that flyers. We did the morning devotion, and thank God.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but I'm looking at now, and then I've seen a massive improvement. Like the young guys coming in right now, the business is ripe. And thanks to Ghanaians, we appreciate Ghanaians for the support. They've really embraced comedy.
Oh.
They show up at our shows.
Yeah.
They pay money to come see us.
Yes.
So now, at least when you come, your TNT there, you will get
TNT to go
yes.
home at least.
Yes, yes.
Oh my goodness.
So it's gotten better.
And like approximately, if you can give me a figure, approximately.
Approximately, it depends on the event. If it's a corporate event, then we are looking around something like, you know, I said, well, contact me.
I will contact you, don't worry, yeah.
Well, you know, some people are watching right now.
Some people, so I understand you. Some people are watching. Anyway, so some people are watching. Baba Zach, I'll come to you with that same question, so please think about it. I'll come back to you pretty shortly. So let's go over to the Central Mosque in Fadama with KMJ whilst the prayers have started over there. KMJ.
I'm still here at Fadama, and this is the Central Mosque here in Fadama. Now, you can see from the background that a lot of people are coming out of the mosque. Now, the prayers has been said this morning, and it's opened the way for everybody to go out there and do what they have to do in terms of celebrating with your friends and family and also showing some love. Now, we spoke earlier, we spoke to the Fadama chief, and he told us what exactly happens throughout moments like these. And so the slaughtering of the camel, the cow, the sheep, the goat will be happening very, very soon as the prayer has been said. Now, the early prayers were said at 6, and then the 9 o'clock service has been done already. So this is the experience over here, and this is the atmosphere here at Fadama Central Mosque. People are over here. Everybody's commiserating with each other. People are shaking hands with each other, wishing themselves well, asking about, you know, their friends and family, and sharing the love and unity that we've always seen the Muslims preach. And today is the biggest celebration. This is the biggest of all. And so there are so many things that will be happening. Don't forget, the main celebration or the main activity will be happening at the Blaster Square, where the national chief imam will be, and also another imam will be supporting him to actually say the prayers for the opening of the mega one. That's also starting at 9 o'clock. And so I'm sure by now all the processes have been followed and things are going on over there smoothly. We'll bring you some update from there as well. But in the meantime, this is the Fadama Central Mosque. This is where the national chief imam resides. Now, the Fadama chief we spoke to is actually a nephew to the current chief imam. Now, his dad was the very first chief imam in the history of this country, and when he passed on, the baton was handed over to the current chief imam in the person of his eminence, Sheikh Dr. Nuhu Shaributu. So, I mean, if you look at the relation, it tells you that this is the home of the national chief imam. This is where all the power in terms of the national chief imam resides, and this is the Central Mosque. So from the Central Mosque here in Fadama all the way to the many places that you can also celebrate this celebration in terms of Eid-ul-Adha. This is Prime Morning coverage. My name is KMJ Esiedua, and the team, I hand it over to all of you over there, and Barika de Salah to all of you.
Baika Kade to you, KMJ. Thank you so much for such a wonderful time in Fadama. And so obviously our Muslim brothers and sisters over there are gearing up for an amazing celebration for the rest of the day. But what exactly would you be doing? The 9 a.m. prayers are over. What is the next thing that you will be doing? You can share that with us on our social media platforms. I'm still in studio with Kojo PJ and Baba Zach. You wanted to clap for yourselves? Because both of you just did this.
No, you know, in our religion, if you sit small, you have to do like this.
Hey, you're right.
And me, I was just doing like this.
Yeah.
Because when MG say Barika de Salah, you do like this. Barika Kadi.
Barika Kadi.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Madala.
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly does that mean?
Madala is like I tell the person thank you, you appreciate the greeting.
Madala. Don't say it separate. What if you go and say it will sound?
You put the la.
You put it together, madala.
Ma.
Don't pause. If you pause
in between,
you cause problem. Madala.
Madala. You put the make sure the la sound.
Yeah, madala.
If you say mother, you are promoting a brand.
Yeah.
So and they are not paying for us.
Madala.
God bless me. God bless me. She has said it.
Yeah.
She has said it. That's chicken.
Madala.
Chicken.
Nakari.
Hi. Okay. Today be today. Yeah. But anyway, so Baba Zach, I want to come to you this time around in relation to are you making money? I mean, what you said about rejection and the story you mentioned about being given the opportunity to perform on the Ghana Comedy Awards. In the moment when you were sad about your previous performance, thinking that you did not do well, but then you got the opportunity to perform at Ghana Comedy Awards. Right, do you think that since you started, you are making money as much as you expected to?
Yeah, thanks for that question. Based on experiences, we all have different experiences. I've performed once and they paid me, and I was like, wow. So Ghana is really trying now in that space in the industry. They appreciate talent, and when I saw that money coming in, I was like, wow. This talent of a thing is good. It's good. I shouldn't bring it down. I should keep on fighting. And there's another one I did. That one was on credit. I perform on credit. The person have not paid me till now. You know, he's watching. You pay me my money on credit. So that I will move the industry. About 3 months now, he's owing me.
3 months?
Anytime I call, a computer will be answering.
Yeah.
Those MTN girls will be answering. I don't know if he set it like that because of my money. So, and the next one is the one I performed to, I know like they give me rice and chicken.
Oh, you got ice?
Yeah. You know, soup. Like I gave me rice and chicken. Oh, I enjoyed that deal. I said, hey, this business is good.
Rice and chicken.
Rice and chicken, that's what he gave me. So you see different experiences. Somebody gave me money, somebody on credit, somebody rice and chicken. Food. So anytime I'm hungry, I just I call any show. PG Alpha, any show. Your guy never chop.
Why are you the one who gave him the food?
But me too, I never chop.
Because it looks like Baba Zach is trying to tell us something. No. Why did you call him on the show and you gave him food?
No, please. I've not called him to do. That means I never chop. Yeah, I'll call you to come and chop.
This is very interesting. So, in general, would you say that it's paying?
Yeah, it's paying. Yeah. Getting there.
Do you think that how you saw the industry to be before you officially entered is exactly what you're seeing or experiencing?
No, for now it's getting better. We're getting there. Lovely. The industry is going high.
Okay. Vijay, do you think Ghanaian comedians are funny?
Oh, I think that conversation there, we are long past it. Yeah.
Okay.
This morning, Cry, the way you've laughed, you've convinced our viewers that. Yeah. And you didn't only laugh, because after the show, you know, we'll go and talk about.
Yeah,
laughter is medicine.
Laughter is medicine.
Consider me a doctor. I have a lot of medicine for you. Yeah, so, I mean, we have gone past that. Last year, Obi and Ponce's show was a 4,000 capacity Bukom Arena, and comedy filled it. Normally, you hear those stories with music, but who would have thought that a comedy event would draw like 4,000 people to one auditorium? It was beautiful. Laughter hitting you all around like 360. We have arrived. Right now, all we need is like sponsorship, like investment, huge investment. And then when we talk about investment, comedy is not that capital intensive like music and other genres. Comedy, all you need is good sound and a little bit of lighting to make the stage. Of course, it's just the comedian, his content, and the audience. So if you are going to invest in comedy, it's not like even music. The capital you can put in there, you're going to make more with comedy. And so we are calling on corporate institutions. Some are doing really well. They are really holding us down. I don't know if I can mention them and big them up. Yeah, I think FVV Rice has really done a good job with us. And they're still holding a lot of comedians.
Oh, I think I've seen that a number of comedy
number of
shows.
They are on.
Yeah, they are on.
Yeah.
They give away free rice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tilly's too is doing very well. Tilly's is also on most comedy shows if you see them.
Oh,
These
that's
two brands
nice.
are really holding us down for now.
Yeah.
I mean, other brands have done it, but we're still calling on more. We need more. Yeah, we need more.
Imagine going for a comedy show. You are going there to laugh. You buy your tickets and then you go away with a bag of rice.
Come on, you laugh and you eat rice.
You laugh and you go eat rice. Ah.
Yeah.
Maybe you have small stew at home.
They are rising. They are rising to the top.
Because you've gone to laugh.
You've gone to laugh and you eat rice.
That's a very good one.
Yeah, we are rising the nation.
Okay. Speaking about investments, in what other areas, I mean, you're calling on corporate bodies to come on board and all of that. Is it always that you have to wait till when you're about doing an event that you would want somebody to come and hold you down, put everything together?
Yeah, I can say this for a fact. I mean, we talk, comedians, most of us, we have that conversation. So people plan the show ahead. So you know you are coming up with a show. So first thing you need to start looking out for is sponsorship. And a lot of the proposals go out, but the response does not come. And these are to institutions that you believe, you know very well they can come on board and support you. But the response does not come. And usually, most of the shows you see, the money is like internally generated money. The sponsorship is not that huge. Yeah, so when a comedian finishes a show, we call him and then we motivate him.
All comedians come together, then you call him.
But most of the shows are sponsored by friends and family, you know. So we really need a sponsorship. We have to get to the point where a comedian will finish a show and then he can come out and tell you that I really made huge profit from this show. Because this is our talent. We don't have any other thing that we are going to do right now. Yeah. Or else we will all fly away.
You fly away?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get out of the country. And go and do it somewhere else.
Yeah.
And get paid, which is not the best thing, because this is our homeland, you know. Yeah.
Papa Zach, although it looks like the phase of comedy has changed over the period, PJ was saying early on that, you know, the response that Ghanaians are giving to comedy now has changed. It's massive, it's bigger, it's better now.
Yeah.
People are filling auditoriums, buying tickets to go to events. But then we have corporate bodies who are finding it very difficult coming on board to support. So do you think that one way or the other, as some aspects or some parts of Ghanaians are still struggling to really see the value of comedy?
When you say comedy is a craft. It's something like entertainment. You come and release your stress. Happy. So once you begin to see that, wow, I attended this comedy show. I felt something when I got home. Normally, maybe I used to think, depressed and the rest, but when I attended Lexi show, OB show, PJ show, MJ and the rest, they have good comedians out there.
For a while.
Good. So I forget my problem for a while. Then I feel it's a feeling.
Yeah.
Once you feel it, you are like, wow. They said laughter is like therapy. Doctors will tell you laugh, have fun, go to recreational centers.
Yes.
Refresh your mind.
Yes.
We are human beings.
Yes.
It's like garbage in, garbage out. You've been pouring it in. Stress. See the traffic alone in Accra, go here and there from morning to night, hustling and bustling. But at the end of the day, you look for a place where to calm down. So you show that really this thing is pain. So you remove something from your pocket and you say, oh, I appreciate what you did. Good. And PJ was saying something. When they are doing shows and the rest, some of them will not tell you the challenges they are facing when they are organizing the show, especially when they are taxing them to pay for the halls they are using. Yeah, they take out of that money and they are increasing the depression more.
Yeah.
So those things should be looked into. Government should come and support the industry when we're having shows in the centers. They should give us some discount that, he's a comedian, he's one of the great national assets of Ghana. Great importer.
That issue.
Very soon we are importing PJ. He's going to London.
Baba Zach, I want you to hold that thought.
Exporting, sorry. He said, I told you, I just took half of the medicine.
I want you to hold that thought for me. So KMJ has caught up with Papa Sadiq right about now. So I want to go over there so he has a quick conversation with him. Then we'll come back.
And we're still here at Fadama. On the other side of Fadama is where another prayer actually went on, and we're here to also see what we can find over here. And guess what? Many prominent people have come here to also pray. And we're from the mosque all the way to this side. We have over here the MP hopeful for the NDC, Baba Sadiq, is actually here. And this is where he actually came to pray. But he's actually having interaction with a few people. We'll get him, and then we'll speak to him to tell us about, coming to pray over here, Eid-ul-Adha, what it means for the people in the celebration itself here as well. So before, let me, please give me Baba for 1 second. Let me finish with him and let me speak to him. Barakadi Salah. Let me start off now. I'm trying small.
Yeah, trying small.
Great. The whole celebration itself. Let's talk about the significance of it. It's not just a celebration. There's so much attached to this.
Yes, of course. I mean, this one is for sacrifice. The story even behind the sacrifice itself is really encouraging, and it details a number of things to us as Muslims. The fact that there's a need within worship, within prayer to God. There's a need for us to sacrifice. I mean, every year when you go into the story of Eid-ul-Adha properly, there are a lot of learnings from it for us as Muslims. I mean, in terms of the sacrifices that we need to do, or we need to make. I mean, in terms of and the celebration itself affords us the opportunity for us to not only sacrifice or to God, I mean, as part of our worship, but to also come together as all as Muslims together to celebrate, to make merry, to worship, to re-establish connections with each other. Yes.
You are deep-rooted in this place. I mean, you've seen many of the youth grow up, become who they want to become. There have been many prominent people coming from this place and all of that. When we speak about the story or the background of Fadama itself, what do you think that it's lacking that the people over here really need as part of the celebration? We want to put it out there.
Oh, there's a number of things that, I mean, Fadama is part of the bigger Okakwe Central constituency. And so, as it were, and Okakwe Central is part of Ghana, it's one of the constituencies in Ghana. And so some of the peculiar problems in many constituencies are still here. Youth unemployment is a big deal here. And I'm sure if you were here before during the sermons by the Imam, you would have heard him speaking about the dangers of drug abuse, and the need for and the need for all of us to come together, opinion leaders, I mean political leaders, the chiefs, the youth, all of us to come together to ensure that drug abuse doesn't affect or impact the youth within the constituency. That's one of the challenges regardless. But youth unemployment is a big deal. It's a big deal. And I mean, my party, or the ruling party, has been in power for just 6 months. There are a number of initiatives that have already started. And so we're working to ensure that some of the young people will be put into some of the initiatives that are started. The National Apprenticeship Program has kick-started already. There are some of them that we've put into the Coders Program. There are a number of youth within the constituencies that are going through the training for the Coders Program, which is commendable. Beyond that, we would want to take advantage of the National Apprenticeship Program. Just 2 days ago, the YEA the YEA's website or link for community police and fire assistance went live. Together with some of the young people within the constituency, we are working to ensure that there are a number of people that are put through the system as well. By and large, the bigger picture is that between now and the next 4 years, we should be able to have a significant number of young people from within the constituency. We should be able to put them in some of the initiatives that have been kickstarted by the government to create employment for all of them. So employment is a big deal. It's a big deal. In terms of education, even though there are some facilities, there's a need for us to have a lot more facilities to come up. Already the Get Fund, right behind you could see a building that was started by Get Fund. Last year, we're hoping that Get Fund within this year will be able to complete that as well. I know when you ask, prior to the campaign period, there's been a lot of feedback in terms of what the constituencies want relating to education, relating to health, but union development and creating sustainable livelihoods for the women and the young people within the constituency is, I know, the major thing that, if we're able to work it out and ensure that we're able to create that sustainable livelihood for a significant number, it would go a long way to reducing the youth unemployment within the constituency.
Okay. Finally, as a member of parliament hopeful, there's a big issue, and of course it's your party. A couple of days ago, we have fuel, 1 Ghana City fuel levy, which has been introduced. The minority in parliament are not excited about it. Your party still believes that is the way to go. The president himself has also justified the reason why we have to do this. You think that this is not going to make you guys struggle in the coming elections in 2028?
Well, leadership is about tough decisions, and just sometimes you need to, as it were, there's a famous saying I need to repeat, quote unquote, bite the bullet. Leadership can be very difficult sometimes. I know as a party, our intentions are well and good in terms of, before we even came into power, in terms of not burdening, the taxpayer with too many levies and taxes. But if you look at the actual reason backing, or the basis backing this particular levy, it's a good one. Over the years, so many years, the energy situation in the country has, it's what you would probably term as perennial. It's been, one challenge after another challenge. Is either the ECG itself is not achieving profitability. We know the processes. ECG is buying power in dollars. You saw that, yes, they are buying in dollars. They are selling to citizens or consumers in cities. There's a shortfall. They are not able to manage. I know there are different schools of thought regarding how we should approach the management of ECG. There's a school of thought that has said we should go the route of privatization. There's a school of thought that has said that we should ensure that we leak all the corruption holes within ECG, and we'll be able to have enough saving to be able to manage ECG. Beyond that as well, there's been issues regarding fuel, gas. Currently you will know that there's a phase 2 of the gas project that's about kickstarting. All of these challenges within the energy sector at this particular point, it's very clear that we need money for it. So as much as it's a very difficult decision, this is something that I would urge the citizens, would urge everybody to bear with us on it, so that the perennial challenges within the energy sector will be able to fix this once and for all. Previously, there had been other well-intentioned decisions that have come up. We've known about the ESLA, but we know the situation that exists relative to ESLA today. Today has been collateralized. There's a number of things that you cannot do with ESLA. So there's a need for us to have avenues where we can access the much-needed funding to be able to fund the energy challenges in the country. So it's a very difficult situation. It's if you look at it, it's not too. It may seem it's not too consistent with our narrative prior to the elections, where we made a lot of we stated our case relative to, taking out some of the taxes that continues to burden the taxpayer, and so. As much as it's difficult, we will urge the public, we will urge the citizens that, do bear with His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, do bear with the NDC government, so we'll be able to, once and for all, deal with the challenges in the energy sector.
Okay. Big thank you to you for joining us and speaking to us this morning. And that's Baba Sadiq, the man who loves this place so much. I don't know who loves Fadama more than this man. And if you've been following him, you know, campaign trail and all that, you understand why he's very passionate about Fadama. All right. So right from here in Fadama, this has been our coverage for the Eid-ul-Adha. And there are many things that are going to follow in terms of the celebration, the party, the concerts, all of that. We'll be bringing you some updates when we grab them. My name is KMJ, Prime Morning here from Fadama. Barikade Sallah.
KMJ, thank you so much for that. So KMJ just spoke with the MP hopeful for NDC for Okaikwe Central, Baba Sadiq. And so we are still in studio here on Prime Morning. We are still having the conversations with our comedians, Kojo PJ and Baba Zach. But Michelle Ejekum, who's the host for Big Chef Junior Season 4, has been sandwiched by these gentlemen this morning. And so I don't know what exactly Michelle is going to do. Because it's me who say, Kojo PJ, he eye day inside. He the eye from the corner of his eye.
Okay.
But Zach is also looking at you from the corner of his eye at this moment. So, like, I don't know what exactly is going on. But anyways, hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you celebrating today? Resting? In fact, what resting, mate? We've come to work. What am I saying?
And in fact, I'm staying here till 6 p.m.
Oh, my
So
God.
I'm not part of the holiday. I'm not celebrating.
So sorry. Sorry.
I will take you to the mall, okay?
After she closes.
Oh, today is our mall day.
Guys, you see how life is.
Yeah.
Kojo a few minutes ago was basically drooling over me. And he was even saying that after he and I will have a tete-a-tete on some things. The moment he saw Michelle Ejekum, and we just say,
You know,
Men will forever be
men. Actually, they play the song. See, you, baby, I come, baby.
You know, when he changed his name, now you want to go for 2 wives. PJ.
No, you see, this thing. Oh, my brother, you have revealed the secret too quick.
No, he wants to go for 2 wives. I have one. No. PJ, I have one.
But you'll be the first one.
Michelle, what's up? What's going on? What do you have for us?
Nothing much, but I mean, I want viewers to know that there's so much going on Joy Prime. But let's first talk about Big Chef. Well, that's my baby. So last Sunday, we had our very first eviction, and it was more like the story from grace to grass, you know. 2 young men, Marvin and Clifford, the previous week, getting all the praise in the kitchen. And just to come back into the kitchen the following week, and they are the bottom 2 and they're going. Because you did not vote.
Oh.
Ghanaians ain't voting.
Ghanaians ain't voting.
They didn't vote.
None of them each other.
Oh, vote. Because kids are talented.
Exactly.
You know, because Kojo, the previous week, they did so well in the competition. So Big Chef, you know, it's a kids cooking show. Yes. And these young guys did so well in the kitchen. They became the star chefs.
Wow.
And you know, that weekend, their hands were tied together for them to cook. So they had 3 hands, basically, to cook. And they were the star chefs. Then the following week, they were the first to be evicted. Oh, you didn't vote.
Vote.
Yeah.
Michelle.
They didn't vote for.
It's not good. It's not good. Ghanaians vote. Vote for talent. Kids are very...
Maybe it's, you see, they use data, right? You vote online, right?
Yes.
Maybe
it's just a code, like regardless of the
simple code
network that you use. *711 *60#.
Yes.
Some of
and
them,
then you select
maybe some of them they don't know. Some of them knows.
They know. I always say it. It's on all the platforms. Even during the show, I say it. And they don't vote for them. And you allow Clifford and Marvin to go. After the fish meal challenge, where they made some sumptuous fish. In fact, Marvin decided that, look, everybody is making banku potato. I'm going straight vegetarian.
Wow.
He made some nice vegetarian dish with his fish. You know, served with some cucumbers and some other vegetables, and it was really nice. Yeah. It was, but
Marvin Clifford to that be name. Oh.
You see, when you're mentioning those foods, I thought of something. You see, when you get to the airline, in the plane, traveling, you see the kind of food they dish you, they give you. So Ghanaians, when you encourage the young ones coming up, you are encouraging the future cooks.
Exactly.
They might be in any airline, dishing you, giving you food to eat.
So me who is using trotro.
I went to Togo.
You went to Togo?
Clifford and Marvin.
it's still a travel.
Yeah, out of the country.
Exactly.
International.
It's not international.
Took a flight to Togo.
Please cross the border, please.
My brother, your medication.
Yeah, I'll take the afternoon one. I've not taken that. What time is it now? What? Okay.
What's the time?
There's still time.
This Sunday we're having a cookie and smoothie challenge. Yeah, they're going to make different types of cookies. There could be chocolates, vanilla, apple, like depending on what you pick. What they don't know is what they're going to cook. I mean, they just know they're going to make cookies, but as to if I happen to do chocolate cookie, I don't know. Yeah, so that's what they're going to make with some smoothies on the side. So, yeah, maybe someone may go home again. So, viewers, you need to do them some good, and you need to vote for them. The code again is *711*60#. Now, Jaden is the only man standing. So the men, this is a challenge to you.
Chobwe, all the men, we are appealing to you to vote for our fellow man.
Yes.
Okay, he's a boy now, but he'll be a man. Okay, so vote for him, Jaden.
Yes.
Another that a B name. Jaden. Don't name your child Ebenezer. Jaden, we are voting for you. We are behind you as men.
All right, so Big Chef Junior Season 4, next episode this Sunday, 4 p.m. sharp on Joy Prime. Yeah. Michelle, thank you so much for your time this morning. Baba Zach, please, one last submission, then we go. Your time is so.
Okay.
Yeah, what
to add to some. What I'll say is Ghanaians should encourage voting. Vote for those you love, so that the person will win. And then maybe when they win, you will teach them how to do some traditional food, like from my place.
Oh, they already know how to make traditional food.
All the food from the Dubai-ish type of food, Abibin dinner.
Okay.